I'm Tammy Lea Meyer, and I'm here at the Impact Economy Summit with Stephanie Rearick. Stephanie, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
I'd love to hear what's brought you here.
Well, what's brought me here is an opportunity to connect with all kinds of people from all over the place, working on different pieces of creating an economy that serves people instead of people serving the economy. And in particular, I work on mutual aid networks, really working on integrating different aspects of a cooperative economy.
Great. And so let's dive a little bit into that. What's that look like?
So a mutual aid network is, it's new. It's a legal and social and financial framework for people to come together around a common purpose and really be able to develop the resources they need to carry out what they want to carry out. The mission of mutual aid networks is to create means for everyone to discover and succeed in work they want to do with the support of their community. And essentially, we're just creating networks of people choosing to support each other. But what it actually looks like, legally and socially, is we form a cooperative around a common purpose. So it could be just on my block. The purpose could be to feed everyone once a day. Or it could be a global network of people engaged in a travel and culture exchange. Or it could be to restore a watershed. Really anything that you want to do. Or just to redesign your own work lives. It could be a group of friends who come together just to support each other to do what you want to do with your life. Mm-hmm. But then that cooperative of people is that mutual aid network will steward time banking and building up more shared resources, rebuilding the commons, and also commonly cooperatively owned and managed money, like savings pools or like the old mutual aid societies, the African American tradition that was in the early part of the 20th century and kind of got taken over by for-profit insurance. Essentially what we're doing is we're pooling our resources, which is our time and our talents and our money and our tools, and we're using that to support each other doing the work that we want to do so we can see our communities turn into what we would like them to be and so that we can make our lives into what we want them to be. Mm-hmm. So the mutual aid network, we have an umbrella cooperative where everyone who wants this kind of vision to come to fruition can join that and support and exchange and share resources. But also we have a lot of local projects that are their own mutual aid networks that join the broader co-op. And the bigger co-op we call the main man, the main mutual aid network. And that way we can really learn from each other. We really commit to sharing everything we're producing. So yes. I produce a tool, I solve a problem for myself, I solve it for everyone else who has the same problem. Or I at least provide a seed so they can see what will work for them and their yes. community. So we're really building it around, we really value autonomy. We don't want to tell anyone what to do, but we have some core principles. So we want to make sure that whatever you're doing isn't harming anyone else. But really what we want people to do is go do what you want to do. Report back how it's working, what's not working about it, and we support each other to help all of our things work better.
So this is really looking at what's existent in the community and giving it value.
Yes.
There's a piece around really recognizing the existent value, those underlying values, and valuating them.
Yes, absolutely. And I really come from a background in time banking, which is really excellent at that, and it's a very key piece of mutual aid networks. But the way time banks work is it's a circle of people, it's a mutual credit system, but it's a network of people, organizations, whoever you choose to have in your network, where we extend credit to each other. So when you do some work for me, I give you a credit for the amount of time that you spent helping me. It comes out of my account, goes into your account. So that means whenever we have work that we want to engage in, we always have the means to exchange that because all I do is give you a credit out of my account. I can have a negative balance and that's fine. And then I earn those credits by helping out other people in the network. And what it does is it just takes all of the things that are already there, all this wealth in your community, which is the time and talents of people there and unused resources. It also values the latent talents that people have because a lot of times people don't get a chance in this current economic system. A lot of people don't get a chance to develop the things that they really enjoy doing. But in mutual aid or in time banking, we can really value people's putting some time into learning and developing their skills, and we can really value, everybody. It's a very effective way to learn when you teach. Teaching is one of the most effective ways to learn, and when we create opportunities for people to share skills with other people in the community, not only does that help the people who are getting access to those new skills, but the people who are sharing skills get a chance to develop it more. And so with time banking, one way that it's really changed how I look at the world is instead of looking around and seeing lack, I can look around and see potential.
Yes.
And see all the abundance that just needs to rise to the surface, and then you value that with something that's abundant, like time making, instead of having to get some scarce competitive resource like money and putting all that sort of basic human capacity into a market. We value it with things that are very abundant and very easy for us to support each other with at a peer-to-peer level.
And what I love actually about that as well is it's kind of modeling what we're doing here this week in thinking together into the economy with all of the different pieces that we have. And so I want to thank you so much for bringing your piece and all of your work. And maybe you can just let people know where they can find out more.
Yes, you can look at mutualaidnetwork.org to learn more about mutual aid networks, and you're welcome to join. Everyone's welcome to join all around the world. You're welcome to sign up and stay posted on email lists, but mutualaidnetwork.org. And part of why we settled on that is the acronym is MAN, and we want to create an opportunity for everyone to make your dream job, your dream life, working for the man, and we choose to become the man.
Nice. I love it.
It's a much friendlier man.
Yes. Well, this has been Stephanie Rearick at the Impact Economy in Whistler. Thank you.
Thanks.